Essie. We're gonna miss you. We loved you dearly. It's a new year and we're chasing new adventures. We're Mika and Reggie, camping newbies intrigued by the RV lifestyle. So we made the decision on the weekends to move from the couch to camping. And as Southerners, we always tow our hospitality and charm as we chase the sun, sand, and sea in our RV. Cleaning out Essie for the last time, we decided to trade her in. We found something after an extensive search that we think is a little bit better fit for us, gives us a little bit more space. But hey, she's been a great RV for us for our very first time. There she is. So this is Trina May, our new Rockwood 2608BS.
That's a lot of numbers, Mika. That's a lot of numbers.
Hey, I didn't name it. I just purchased it.
It's Trina May. That's it. That's who this is. So I know we had talked about it in one of our earlier on episodes about how we were showing two RVs, and this was essentially the reason why. So now that we are here today and we have Trina May, let's talk about the shakedown trip. You ready?
It was eventful.
The best way to get to know your rig right off the jump is pick her up and hit the road.
And that's exactly what we did. We picked the RV up that morning and we pulled out of the RV lot, headed in the direction of Louisiana, but first stop was Atmore, Alabama. When we were planning this trip, our ultimate destination, I was going to Louisiana to have some dental work done by a relative. And we just thought, hey, this just makes perfect sense to just align everything. Let's just coordinate. And it would just be a really great road trip. And so as part of that coordination, we knew that we could not make it all the way to Louisiana in one day. We know our limits.
Yeah, and my limit and our limit, I think, is 4 to 5 hours. At that point, we're going to stop.
Correct.
And I recommend that to anybody. Kind of set your limit to what you're willing to travel in a day, whether it's miles or hours. But I know by the time we left, it was around noon. And
it was probably later than that.
Was it? Yeah. So, and we were losing daylight, so I do not like to arrive in destinations at night.
The Wind Creek Casino RV Park in Atmore, Alabama is a location that we chose to stop over for one night. And it really was like the perfect location. Yeah. It was the casino itself was right off of the highway, but from an RV perspective, it was very RV friendly.
Yeah, I mean, you're right off the expressway. You pull in. It gets a little slim because there's a gas station, at least on your way in. There's a Starbucks across the street. And it gets down to a 2-lane. But maneuvering through it would make you, A, slow down, and B, make you be a little bit cautious. We're already cautious. It's a brand new RV. You know, we're already being extra cautious.
We arrived at the location because we were after the hour. I think it was like around 5 o'clock. We had to go inside of the casino to register, and again, they had RV parking outside of the casino itself, which was separate from the RV park. So there was no issue in checking in. We were able to go into the casino, provide everything, and go from there, and then to go straight to our sites. As you can see in the distance, that tall building is the actual casino. They have an RV park attached, and all the spots are pull through. They are for the most part, mostly level from what I can see from the sites and the rigs that are pulled in here. They're paved, and more importantly, they are full hookups.
And it wasn't that expensive, was it? I mean...
No, it wasn't. So the normal rate is $38, and then they also honored a Good Sam membership, so we ended up paying $34 for the night. The RV park had approximately 28 campsites, and they actually had a lot of amenities. They had a playground, a clubhouse, of course, with full bath available. There were some picnic tables and grills at that location. And one of the things that I liked was the fact that they had security and it was quiet.
Yeah, I mean, the security was very visible. They were rolling around, so I was like, okay, I feel good about that.
And another amenity they had for those of you who were actually stopping there for the casino, they offered a shuttle service that you could call on demand.
Yeah, we did see a few folks getting dropped off and picked up. So we were there for one night. So, you know, it was a good time for us to get familiar with Trina May and just kind of go through things. But I definitely would use that as a stopover again. And then the casino itself, we were able to at least go in and check it out when we were checking in, when we arrived after hours. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
The service was friendly. People were friendly. So definitely, if you're in that part of Alabama and you want a quick stopover that's clean, easy to move around in, and convenient, we give it a thumbs up. Definitely be visited and again at Atmore.
Absolutely.
So it's the next day. Got some awesome rest. Decided it was time to head out of there and get out of the Wind Creek RV park. So we are heading to Louisiana.
So excited for this next leg of the trip. What could go wrong?
Oh, what could go wrong?